Welcome to Cloudality's RCA educational series. In this video, we'll explore product configuration rules in Salesforce Revenue Cloud Advanced and see how our customer MedaForge uses them to guide sales reps, prevent errors, and simplify complex product bundles. From the home page, let's navigate to Product Configuration Rules. These rules can automatically set attribute values, validate selections, hide or disable fields, and even enforce compatibility rules across products. Now, let's look at our first rule. Change light intensity to adjustable when control type is remote. We start by giving the rule a name and setting the status to active. Next, let's look at the rule scope. When we click on the drop-down, we can see three options. Product scope applies directly to the product no matter where it appears in the quote. Bundle scope runs only within the root product bundle. And transaction scope runs across the entire quote or order, even across different bundles. For this rule, we'll select Product Scope because the logic should apply to the product BPL XL LED OT Light no matter where it's added in the quote. Now, let's configure the conditions. The product is BPL XL LED OT Light. The attribute control type is set to remote. Finally, we define the action. When the condition is true, the system will set attribute, light intensity, to adjustable. It's worth noting that actions aren't limited to just setting attributes. You can set quantity, set default attribute value, hide or disable attributes, or even hide attribute values. Alongside this, we can also define a message type. Error blocks the user from proceeding until the issue is resolved. Warning displays a warning but still allows the user to continue. Information provides additional context or guidance without stopping progress. This ensures that whenever the control type is set to remote, the light intensity is automatically configured, removing any chance of error. Now, let's see this rule in action on a quote. First, let's open an existing quote and configure the product BPL XL LED OT Light. When we choose Control Type equals Remote, notice how the system automatically updates light intensity to adjustable. This is exactly the behavior we set in Rule 1. Now, let's move on to the second rule. Here, the product is inhaler cartridge replacement. The condition checks whether the attribute refill volume is set to 5 liters. When the condition is true, the action is triggered. The attribute value delivery mode on-site delivery is hidden. At the same time, the system displays an informational message saying, "Your 5-liter refill item is now only available for self-pickup." Now let's see this rule in action on a quote. Let's configure the product inhaler cartridge replacement. Here, the rule is based on the attribute refill volume. When the refill volume is set to 5 liters, the only available option for delivery mode is self-pickup. But when we change the refill volume to 10 liters, you can see that 2 values are now available for delivery mode. And also, when the refill volume is set to 5 liters, the informational message saying your 5-liter refill item is now only available for self-pickup is displayed. This ensures that customers can only select self-pickup for larger 5-liter refill items while also giving them a clear message about why the delivery option is not available. This demonstrates how rules dynamically control product configuration, ensuring accuracy and guiding the user through the right options. In our next video, we'll explore context definitions in Salesforce Revenue Cloud Advanced, streamlining data access by linking nodes and attributes. With predefined setups, MedaForge makes complex configurations simple. Stay tuned to see how MedaForge streamlines data access with context definitions. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, feel free to reach out to us at team@cloudality.com.